Oh my, ain't this some satanic garbage? Playboi Carti. Playboi Carti. Let's talk about Playboi Carti. So Playboi Carti just had a performance at Rolling Loud, and he had to stop his performance mid-show because he had an injury in the crowd with one of his consumers. Um, Nevertheless, Playboi Carti is somebody who I've been noticing. I've been watching his Rolling Loud performances as a spectator, as a Christian spectator, right? I gotta admit, they are. I used to perform. Okay, I used to perform back in my high school days, maybe 4 years ago. I opened up for Maxo Cream, Chevy Woods, all these rappers, and stuff like that back in the day, right, with my buddies. So I know when you on stage how that feels, how people watching you perform and stuff like that feels. It's fun. It's energetic. It's definitely a different type of experience. It's definitely something that I wouldn't say should be taken lightly on the spiritual aspect, just because I know that God's real now, and I know that everything that happens in the spiritual happens in real life. So it feels like when people are watching you on stage, they're praising you in a sense. They're giving you praise for the music that you make. You know, they bow their heads. They're in sync with the song, the beat, the rhythm, the frequencies of the instrumental, etc. Now, with Playboi Carti in particular, he's starting to sound like Morbid. If you don't know who Morbid is a band from the 1980s who were very satanic. They were one of the most satanic bands in the eastern part of the world, like where England and all that stuff is. And a few of their band members either committed suicide in the name of Satan or killed themselves, committed murder suicides in the name of Satan. One of them was his name was Hieronymus, I believe. Just took a picture of Dead as Dead when Dead killed himself. They seen his brains everywhere on the bed. They took a picture of it. They used it as their album cover. The rest of the bandmates didn't agree with it, but Hieronymus insisted. Hieronymus eventually died too in the early 1990s. But these dudes were very satanic. They sounded like demons. Now, me personally, I've had experiences with demons. Y'all know this if y'all been tuned into my content. Me personally, I've been attacked by demons. I know what they sound like. I've heard their voice. I've seen them. I know what shapes they come in. I know what sizes they come in. I know what their skin looks like. I know what their eyes looks like. I know what their face looks like. These dudes sound just like how demons sound. Now, I'm going to give you a snippet of Morbid, the band that no longer exists because most of their lead solos in the band committed suicide or participated in murder suicides. But this is Morbid. Awful. Idiots. Let's turn it off. Boom. You see what Morbid sounds like. Now, Playboi Carti. Back to Playboi Carti. Playboi Carti in particular is an individual who is in a rap lane, who's been in the rap industry since like 2014, earlier than that, maybe even 2013. But his music back then sounded a lot different than what it does now. Playboi Carti's music back then sounded like some hype stoner music. You know what I mean? Something that you could listen to with your homies and enjoy in the background. You know what I mean? And party music. It kind of transitioned into vampire music. Now, for those of you guys who know about me talking about vampires, vampires are real and they are satanic and they are demons. They are demonic. And Playboi Carti makes vampire music. He advertises his vampire aesthetic so well. He's rocking this, right? He's rocking this vampire aesthetic. He knows what he's doing. Look at this tattoo that's on Playboi Carti's body. It tells you in the Bible that your body is the holy temple, and whatever you do to your body, you're kind of corrupting the holy spirit, holy temple in a way. Forgive me. Look at what this man got tattooed on his body. Now, I don't know what to say. He got the cross with a cancel sign over it. He got the Baphomet's head, which is the first transgender of all time, with breasts and a penis. A goat with breasts and a penis. It kind of doesn't make sense because that's the point of the satanic order. It doesn't make sense. It's the opposite of God. Everything with God makes sense. Everything with Satan doesn't make sense. That's why you have mixed breeded species when it comes to Satan and his soldiers and the way they present themselves. It just don't make sense. It's mixed with humans and beasts. But Playboi Carti sounds just like Morbid. Look at this Rolling Loud performance and look at it. Just listen to it and look at it. Tell me this man don't sound just like this demonic band from the 1980s who very much so advertised Satan. Listen to this. Tell me what you think about this. Now, as y'all can see, everybody in that crowd, man, they look like they worshiping that man. They worshiping that man. It look like the concert look hype. The concert look fun. It looks all that in a bag of nickels, right? But we gotta be honest here for Christians, and we're gonna sit back. We gotta analyze. We gotta analyze what the enemy's doing. Now that we know Playboi Carti operates for the enemy because he has a tattoo right here on the back of his neck that clearly says Satan. But now that we know this man operates with the devil, we got to look at how the devil's using him. Oh, with that being said, Playboi Carti is a different type of animal with this performance stuff. He's a different type of animal. He's a different type of animal in this music game. There's a cult following for Playboi Carti. They love him so much nowadays in the youth. I'm 23, and I just know about this stuff because I've lived through it. And I just want to say, be watchful. Keep an eye out for this type of stuff. If you are older and you have kids of my age, be mindful of letting them consume this type of content because I think it has demons behind it. Just like Morbid had demons behind it. Yes, I think Playboi Carti has demons in his music. I think there's something going on with his music. His music makes you feel different. Me as a Christian, when I was watching it, I felt wrong feeling turned on by watching that performance. What I mean by turned on, I felt wrong by watching that performance and bobbing my head like, dang, he snapped. Because honestly, I thought he snapped. Like, as a performer, a former performer, I just know, like, bro, that's insane. That feels probably like you're on top of the world, having that many people go to your music like that. And being turned like that. That was turned. That was turned, son. But at the same time, that don't matter. That none of that matters at the end of the day. And if Playboi Carti goes to hell, it's going to be a rotten hell for him because he's got to relive those type of moments. And in hell, I'm sure he's not going to want to be performing and having people worship him like he does on earth because he's going to know that's a sin. And he's going to know sins are punishments in hell. And he's going to be getting punished somehow in hell for performing and indulging in that sin. This is idol worship, I believe. But nevertheless, let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. Load up like double O, let's go. Make sure you follow me here on my Instagram. Follow me on YouTube, JoeStar007 and God's Joe Star. I got 2 YouTube pages, man. Make sure you tune in, man. And we out of here.